Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So first, let me introduce myself. My name is Reiska, Kristien Simanungkalit, and my number absent is 11. And today I would like to present you my material is about design and ELT material of listening skills for junior high school, especially for the first grade. Okay, without any further ado, let's check the material. Next. Okay, for the content is first designing an ELT material of listening skill, and then the last we have evaluating ELT material of listening skill. Next. Okay, first, what is listening skill? So listening is the first skills and basic ability in learning a new language that beginners have to learn. It is a receptive skills, meaning that the language learning beginners receive new words from what they have heard or listened to. The ability to receive will affect the ability to produce. If they're good at listening, as a result, they will understand and even have a good competencies in productive skills, name, speaking, and writing. Okay, as a candidate of a teacher, we must also know principle for teaching listening skills. There are, first is include a focus on listening in an integrated skill course, and then use techniques that are intrinsically motivating, like fun models teaching listening skill. Next, use authentic language and context. Okay, the language must be must be understood by the students. Okay. Fourth, carefully consider the form of listeners' response, and then encourage the development of speaking strategies, and the last is include both bottom-up and top-down listening techniques. Okay, next. Okay, in here, I would like to give my example of designing material of listening skill. I made it like a book, English book. So there is modul pembelajaran bahasa Inggris untuk SMP or MTS kelas 7 semester 1. Okay. First, the base competencies is memahami fungsi sosial dan unsur kebahasaan untuk menyatakan dan menanyakan tentang perkenalan diri dan dialog tentang perkenalan diri. So the base competency is about pleased to meet you, or the material is about introducing oneself and the others. For the learning indicators, that is siswa mampu mengidentifikasi ekspresi or expression for introducing oneself and others, and then students have ability to write the expression to introducing themselves and others. Okay, for the learning goals is the first, based on the record that have learned, the students have ability to identify the expression that will be used to introducing themselves and others, and then berdasarkan rekaman yang diperagakan, siswa mampu menuliskan ekspresi yang digunakan untuk memperkenalkan diri dan orang lain. Okay. Next, in here we have learning material. The learning material is the first expression. So the expression is about introducing oneself and others. In here, I give the following expression to introduce oneself to other, and then the responding. So the example is, my name is Dion. What is your name? I'm Randy. So the response is, I'm Randy. Pleased to meet you, Dion. And the other expression is, my name is Bayu. May I know your name? So for the response is, for the example, I am Reiska. I am from class 7C. Okay, something like that. And beside introducing oneself and the response, I also give the expression to introduce someone to other people and the response. to the introduction. Okay, for the example is Dea, this is my neighbor Arif. Arif, this is Dea, my best friend. Okay, for the response is hello Arif, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you today. Okay, next. Okay, in here I give the first activity that is this is not a test. This is just listen and repeat after the teacher. Then work in pairs to practice the dialogue. And it is like the first we listen to the teacher. What is the pronunciation like in the dialogue, and then the students practice it with their pairs. Okay, that is okay. Just next. Okay, for the second activity, this is kind of different from the first. This is listen very carefully from the dialogue and write the sentence you have heard. For the text one, that is hello guys, my name is blah blah blah, and then my nickname is blah blah blah. I'm from class 7A. I'm come from blah blah blah. I live on blah 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 with my parents. I like to blah 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 in my leisure time. I'm so glad if you want to take me swim someday. Okay, for the text 2, this is different from the text 1. That is Agus is Sarah's blah blah blah. He is and blah blah blah. He is blah blah blah. Agus is pretty blah 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 for his age, and the last is he is blah 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 tall. Okay, this will be teacher, a student will listen to the material or fill in the blank and then write the sentence. Okay, next. For the next learning material, it is about the grammar or language structure, that is subjective and objective pronouns. Okay, from the words is subjective and objective. And subjective pronoun we have he, she, it, I, you, we, they. And for the objective pronoun is him, her, it, me, you, us, them. The following example, that is Ratri always arrives at school early. She is really disciplined. That is for the example. Okay, just next. For the last activity is third activity, that is listen the sentence very carefully and fill in the blank below from what you have heard. This is just like the second activity, but we use it with pronouns, subjective pronouns or objective pronouns. Yeah, I almost forget. That is the first is mom asks blah 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 to move chairs to the garden. Okay, and then blah 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 wants to hold a feast there. The answer of the first number is mom asked me to move chair to the garden. She wants to hold a feast there. Okay, that is for the example. Okay, next. For the next is evaluating material of listening skill. So for the evaluating material of listening skill, the goals is to know if the learning outcome the learning indicators and the outcome is achieved by the students. Okay, so usually teacher gives the students a task or an exam. Okay, in here I just made 8 tests for the students. So from the first is listen carefully and fill in the blank. This is just like the listen for the teacher, and then students, the students write it down. For the example, from the number 1, hi, I am Reiska and I am from class 7C. People always call me Ika. I am from Sulawesi. That is for the example. Okay, then for the number 6 to 8, I'm so sorry. This is listen very carefully and answer the question. That is, the teacher will give the dialogues, and then from that siswa dapat memahami apa yang ada di dialog. Siswa must be understand what is the meaning of the dialogue, and then answer the question from 6 to 8. Okay, just next. I think that's all my presentation today about material of listening skill. I'm sorry if I have a mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.